Come vape with me. I'm all ready for Christmas with jingles and jangles and charms on my device. But I'm making this Christmas video to wish you happy celebration time, however you celebrate it, and peace for next year, for 2016. This year, 2015, I turned 4 in my vaping years. I haven't had a cigarette for 4 years and 3 months. That is a miracle to me. And I'm hoping that if I've helped you stop smoking and that you are vaping, that you had a very happy 2015. We've been very lucky so far. So far, we've had devices we want. Technology has driven forward with all sorts of new and wondrous things, and sub-ohming has taken over. It's still a man's world somehow, with men doing a sort of masculine, macho clouding. I don't think that women are represented as well as we might be. But there are some nice devices for women, some dainty, elegant stuff. But on the whole, most of the new stuff coming out is masculine. We've had all sorts of new and different things. We've had investigations into the safety of e-liquids. We've had tobacco control on our back. And we have had this awful sword of Damocles hanging over our heads, because next year, in April 2016, the EU's Tobacco Control Directive comes into force. And all the silly things that they've legislated in there, in Article 20, which is going to absolutely ruin our vaping. In fact, I'm not looking forward to 2016 from a vaping point of view, because I think we're going to have to change. We're going to be forced to change. We are no longer going to be left alone to do our thing, to make devices, to make atomizers to our spec, to what we enjoy as vapors who've substituted vaping for smoking. So I think next year is going to be very hard, and I think we must be grateful and happy, at least, that this year we mostly got left alone. I hope in the future we get left alone. I think in the UK there seems to be a more sensible attitude towards vaping. The Public Health England this year, 2015, released a report to say that vaping was 95% safer than smoking. Now that sent a wonderful message around the UK, but also around the world, because somebody's got to lead on this thing, instead of simply banning vaping, which they are doing worldwide, and shutting down vape shops and persecuting vaping and vapors, just as tobacco control have persecuted smokers in the past. I think that's absolutely terrible, and I'm hoping that in the United Kingdom, where I live, in 2016, when Article 20 comes into force, that they actually say, no, we're not going to do this. We're going to allow vaping to develop as a natural evolution from smoking. Smokers are turning to vaping. I only took up vaping because I preferred it to smoking. Otherwise, I would have gone on smoking, and I've smoked for 50 years. And I was determined never to give it up. So for me, to not have had a cigarette for 4 years and 3 months, that is a miracle. And I love vaping. I prefer the sensation to smoking. And so that's why I vape. Otherwise, I'd be smoking. I have nothing against smokers. If they wish to smoke, I'm so sorry that smokers and smoking is so persecuted. I do know as a smoker, I felt better when I smoked natural tobacco, home rollies, but natural tobacco. And I found it made all the world of difference. In commercial cigarettes, the tobacco companies have added all sorts of crap. And it's the crap that keeps you addicted, and it's the crap that ruins our health. So natural tobacco, home-rolled cigarettes, avoid commercial, avoid tobacco, big tobacco. But vaping is better. I love vaping. I have tons of different devices. I have e-liquids. It's a hobby. It's something that I follow every day on the internet to see what's new, to watch other people's videos. It's become part of my whole life. That never happened with smoking. I never made videos about this cigarette is better than that cigarette, or have you tried this one? Because it's just smoking. But vaping is smoking plus. It's a hobby, it's a lifestyle, it's been a tremendous interest in my old age. This year I'm 71, and I've been making these videos for 4 years and 3 months, and I think I can see I'm getting older. That's a shame. I don't want to get old. I don't want to get old and sickly. So I do think my new interest in vaping is keeping me young. And I hope if you're a smoker, you investigate vaping. Remember, my videos that were made 4 years and 3 months ago are frightfully out of date. But the newer ones might tell you something. And there's loads of stuff on the internet, and vaping products are so easily obtainable. For 2016, if you're a smoker, have a bash at vaping. It's really fun. If you're a vapor, carry on vaping. Let's enjoy it while we've got it, because there's always tobacco control that ruins everything. Have a very happy New Year and enjoy the celebration time. Thanks for vaping with me.